Monday. I've had no sleep. I probably have, but it feels like I haven't. You know when you wake up and you're like, I woke up so many times and was awake so much in the night, I don't think any of that was good. Here we are. But I've just been in trained upper because I'm in the office today. It is Business Continuity Awareness Week. And I am putting on a lot of events for work this week. So I'm in today. I think I'm in tomorrow as well. And then I'll be working from home because I've got a fuck ton of appointments this week where I need to be home reasonable, and that just doesn't happen when I'm in the office. So I've swapped my working from the office days. That was the first session back after my deload. Had I had some sleep, I think it would have been pretty wicked. But saying that, I still pushed it to failure. That's all I can do. To Mansfield.
Yeah, just change my 12 pound a second.
Kind of bought the landing,
no,
still trying land.
The pad is just completely irrelevant. It's the spot on the ground. It knows where it was. So if you put that out of the way, it would still know. It could just land.
So if someone had parked a car there, it just land on the roof of it.
Yeah.
Hello. It's 5:30 and I'm just leaving the office. Today has been a really good day at work. I've had such a positive reaction and engagement with some of the work that I've done over the last couple of months or so for this kind of awareness week. So today I invited one of my old work colleagues in to do a drone demonstration for us because we use drones but we don't have our own, whereas my old workplace do, and they do a lot of work using it in emergency response and preparation and stuff. So it was very interesting, lots of really good conversations and people talking about what we could do, what we should do, what they'd like to do, and just finding it as impressive as I do, which is really nice because business continuity stuff can be really dry and people don't engage with it. They just don't, because to a lot of people it's very boring. When you get people in like that can just give you a little bit more inspo or just a bit of motivation to think this is actually can be kind of cool. It's nice. So I've been working on that all day. I've not even gone out for a walk at lunch. However, because I've been faffing about with Mark, I have done 7,251 steps. So I'm not far off where I need to be. I keep looking at my teeth a lot at the moment because I know I'm having them shaved and shaped next week. And I keep on looking at them like, this is the last time. This is the last week that they will look this way. Madness. Good morning. It's Tuesday. The fucking weather's disgusting, so this hair isn't going to last 5 minutes. I'm in the office today, which is unusual for me, but I can't be in Wednesday, Thursday. I've got appointments coming out my ass, so I can't do that. So I'm in today. I've got an in-person meeting as well, so obviously that made loads more sense. So I'm on rest day food today. I am going to get in the last of my cardio when I get out of here. There's a lot of accents going on today. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, 20 minutes cardio is all I've got left. Lovely. And I'm going to wash my hair afterwards so that I can have fresh hair all week. What a lovely thing. But yeah, feeling all right today. I slept so well last night. And after my Sunday into Monday sleep being poor and getting up early to train, I thought I'm not doing that again today. I want my leg session to be decent, so I'm going to do it tomorrow. Might that impact my check-in? Maybe, because when you're out of your normal routine and the inflammation that you can get from training legs, it might, not by a whole lot, but it might. I did check in on my weight this morning just because I'm curious. I'm keeping an eye on it with the wedding dress coming up and the way that we're playing it to kind of stick around 76 kilo. I was 76.8, I think, on my last check-in. Where I was holding a lot of inflammation, a lot of stress. I'm 75.8 today, and that's after my big off-plan meal at the weekend and stuff like that. So the stress feels like it's washing off, and I feel that in myself as well. Like I am getting better at dealing with the things that are going on at the moment, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really positive. So yeah, it's interesting. I find it interesting anyway how stress impacts the body and my body in particular. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. Don't know whether you'll find that interesting, but here we are. So this week is is a busy one for me at work with all the bits that I've got going on and the stuff that I've arranged. Today is a little bit less so, which is good. It means I've got time to crack on with some other bits that I've been putting off because I've been organising all this shit. So it'll be good to crack on. I don't think there's many people in the office today as well, which is good, because as much as I actually like coming in the office because everybody talks to you, when everybody talks to you, you're not getting shit done. So I've got a few meetings and want to spend the rest of the time working on all of those little bits. So yeah, that's going to be today. I'll get 8k steps in. I'll go and get 20 minutes cardio in, and it should be pretty good. Probably going to get really wet on my lunch, but I can deal with that. Had every intention of going to the gym to do my cardio after work. Finished at 6, had 4,000 steps to do. Still really want to wash my hair. I couldn't be fucking arsed with the cardio. I'll get it done tomorrow on top of my leg session. This week I just completely underestimated how busy this week would be, because I've done everything for it. I just kind of forgot that I'd have to be doing all the other stuff to kind of see it through. I'm exhausted. Oops, forgot. This is what I did during prep though as well. I got all of this stuff ready before like the fatigue and all the stress would hit. I just can't really control this stress. Well, I am as far as I can, and that's got to be good enough. But yeah, I'm knackered. Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday and I'm at home. I'm at home. We've got a couple of appointments this week with our photographers and our florists that we need to kind of be at home for. Feels good to be at home. I trained legs this morning. Last night when I got in, it was so late. It was so late, and I just got my steps in and I washed my hair, as you can see. Might be thinking, Hannah, if you're working from home, why you got a full face of makeup on? I am interviewing today, so I am helping with some recruitment for one of the teams. They're online interviews, but you know, just wanted to make a little bit of an effort and not look like such a scruffy bitch. Standard. And yeah, it feels nice after getting my cardio out of the way this morning to just do something. So I am just sat with my post-workout. Oh my God, it's so nice to have the banoffee protein back in. Call me basic, whatever you want, but it's nice to get it back in. So I think that's going to take up a lot of my day. My diary is recruitment, lunch, recruitment, event management plan flesh out for the all-colleague event that is coming up, and then post-interview discussions, and then it will be time to get on with all my other shit. So it's going to be a very work-heavy day, and I've probably got about 7,000 steps to do, which will be fine. That's a couple of rounds around the block. One of our appointments tonight isn't until late, so yeah, feeling good and feeling very on top of things, which is nice. I'm very aware that I am nerding out right now, but look how cool this drone footage is. This is the footage that's come back from the drone. Look how clear that is. That is several hundred pictures all pieced together. Cool. I have got loads of steps left to do, and we've got a photography appointment in 15 minutes because I managed to move it from like 8 o'clock to 5:30, which is brilliant. Means I've got more of my evening to get steps in and just sort my shit out, which we love. I've just got in from doing my steps. I tell you what, wow, my hair's frizzy. Because I've been in the office 2 days already this week, it feels like Friday. In my head it's Friday and it's fucking not, it's Wednesday. And if there's anything more disappointing than that, I don't think there is. Well, yeah, there is, but you know what I mean. And I've just had to do some extra steps as well because I forgot my keys. So I had to get Andy to meet me halfway when he was on his walk. So I think I walked for about an hour when I really just needed to do about half an hour, 20 minutes. Cool. We've had our meeting with the photographer. Oh God, they're so great. I love them so much. They just get us. And they're so like focused on getting it candid and not having loads and loads of organised photos where we're taken away from our wedding. I love them, and they're such nice people and good vibes. Like, they feel more like guests to me than photographers. So we've had that meeting, sent off our numbers, sent off like the photos that we do want group photos wise. There's 6, if that. I've done that. I'm going to go over the final catering tonight and confirm it and pay for it. Then we've got our meeting with a florist tomorrow, videographer next Monday. We're also seeing that medium tomorrow night, which I'm really excited for. I don't know how Andy's feeling about that. He's very open-minded, but probably not as excited as me, I'd say. But yeah, I'm going to sit and write my check-in because it's 8 o'clock and have my last 2 meals and just chill and settle. But it feels nice to be at home for a Thursday, I'll tell you that for free. No rushing around tomorrow. I think I might even just get my steps in tomorrow, no cardio, and save that for Friday morning and do my Friday training morning as I would do, and train Sunday. I'm looking forward to rest day food again tomorrow as well. It's nice, it's a good week. Over the weekend, we have our favourite house guest coming to stay. So Dexter's coming to stay. We have got to be over in Solihull for another private medical treatment for Andy very early Saturday morning. So that will be another rest day. And then we're going to Hickories Saturday night for a meal. So Hickories is one of our favourite restaurants for like smoky barbecue meat. And it's come to Lincoln. And when I tell you I booked this table 6 weeks ago, I mean it. So we're very excited about that. And then it will be training day, chill day Sunday, and hopefully be a little bit closer to getting everything done and then just having to focus on those finer little bits and buying little tiddly bits for the wedding, because it really is coming to a close now. I've had another chat with my stationery decor lady today as well, just finalising some bits for our seating plan, our order of the day, all of the big printed stuff, and it's really starting to come together and I'm excited. Hello, this is a pair of leggings on my head. It's Thursday. I've done my check-in this morning. I have put a face on this morning. We're going out later to this medium evening, and I just thought I'll get a head start on that for later. I've checked in this morning. I have sent it off to Amy. My weight is down to 75.7. It's probably even more now because I just did a very big poo. Just bodybuilding things. I'm only getting steps today. I actually don't have as many to get in today because I fucked about last night trying to get keys off Andy. So I did a whole load more steps than I actually needed to do yesterday, which actually works out well for me because we've got our florist meeting at 5 and then we're at this medium thing at 7. So it means I've just got to get out on a little bit of a lunchtime walk, or in between those two things, or even after the medium evening. When we get back, how many am I on already? 1,182. So definitely manageable. About 40 minutes work. It's fine. Now my hair's getting longer. I'm struggling with socks to do my sock curls. So this is a pair of leggings. She's glamorous. This is a pair of leggings. So I've just sprayed them with hairspray. There won't be anything dramatic like normal by the time I need to take them out later, but that'll be something. I haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna go and make my oats, rest day oats, which I'm very much looking forward to because I'm very hungry. And I'm cracking on with some work this morning before everything kicks off this afternoon for personal resilience day at work. So part of the business continuity stuff that I'm doing this week, one of the most important bits for me is getting people to focus on building up their personal resilience and managing themselves, their time, their stresses, their issues. We've all got them. Managing your personal resilience is a really important thing from a business perspective, not just because, you know, everyone cares about each other and their personal resilience and making sure that everyone's well, but it's a huge business continuity risk when you don't look after yourself, because you are then more prone to absence and long-term sick and things like that. So it is a really important thing, but it's also a passion of mine anyway around wellness, that I've put on quite a big webinar this afternoon, which so far has got about 70 people attending, which is really good engagement for anything business continuity because people don't usually care. But people at my workplace really do take an interest in well-being. Whether they get it right or wrong, they really take an interest in it and are always looking to improve it. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully it'll land well. But so far this week has been really successful and I'm really proud of it. I've put a lot of work in and it's paying off. Okay, I have barely moved all day. I haven't had my lunch yet. I've just been scoffing my extra calories in my Crispies bar. But that course went so well. I'm absolutely gassed. There's so much that's come out of it about what people want resources wise for well-being at work, and people just being really honest about how they feel and having like coping mechanisms and tips, and oh my god, I'm just absolutely buzzing with it. Okay, I've calmed down now. I've had my feedback from Amy and she is super pleased with how I'm looking this week. The stress is washed off, my weight is down, so she kind of asked me this morning, would I rather have a food bump or would I rather cut my cardio down? And at the minute my cardio is really manageable, so I've just updated my fridge list because I went for the food bump obviously. So I'm now on the full bagel treatment on a training day, pre-training, and that's got an extra 10 grams of jam on it. She's also bumped up my free calories on a training day to 300 instead of 250. On a non-training day, she's almost created an entire extra meal, which instead of me having 30 grams of whey as a shake and a squares bar, she's added 150 grams of yogurt, 100 grams of berries, and she's dropped that whey to 15 grams, so that is a complete meal. Still got the squares bar in, and she's bumped my 125 grams of rice in my beef meal to 200 grams. So yeah, good bump up in carbs. I'm actually really looking forward to how my training performance changes over the next few weeks, because I feel like since wedding has started to go to the next level of kind of bit of stress and things to do, I don't think my training has been amazing for probably the last, I'd probably even go as far as to say 10 weeks or so. Ever since I stopped kind of looking for PBs, I did that for my own mental health really, because if I'm just looking for PBs at the minute, I ain't getting them. And that's because I'm in a deficit, there's extra stress there. I'm still in a deficit even though my food has gone up. My body is responding to everything really, really well, and still dropping weight even though my calories aren't shit. They're not shit by any means. I'm just not in a big surplus. So I am looking forward to, after the wedding, having a bit more food and just my training going to like the next level and seeing what happens, and actually going for PBs again, because I haven't done that for a long time. I really haven't. The way that I've managed it really well, just going for connection and form and focusing on stuff like that. But I've been doing that in lieu of getting PBs, like knowing that they're not going to happen, and just trying to refocus my mind a little bit to be positive about it and still enjoy my training, because if I don't feel like that's going well, it's not good. We are ready for our medium evening. Andy's thrilled. It might be good.
Sure.
She might be good.
She might be.
Andy's a bit of a skeptic.
A good con artist.
Come on.
What?
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm open-minded. I've just seen the demographic of people there, that's it.
Yeah, I mean...
It smells like Blackpool.
We haven't seen many boys here.
There will be no boys here.
It won't just be you, it'll be Carl as well. My mum's dragging my stepdad as well. I think it'll be fun.
The fucking yes men at the back.
Oh, don't.
Oh.
You're not a yes man.
Clearly I am.
Good morning, it's Friday. I look like an egg today, but it'll do. I trained pulling hams this morning and it was all right. It was all right. None of my sessions again at the minute are anything to shout about. But we went to that medium evening last night and Andy is not as much of a skeptic as he was before. It was very interesting. Nothing came through for us, but lots for him to think about, where he was like, how would she know that? And I'm like, I know, right? It's almost like you should believe in something. Don't believe in everything, but you know, when someone's presenting you with information that you can't explain, there's a little bit more to it than just, it's not real. That's my opinion anyway. But I'm just walking down to the doctor's to get my results from last week. I need to get these tests redone because my ferritin levels were low, but I'm going to have a closer look at them when I pick up the results and my card for my next test, which I need to book in. I've just had my Botox top up, if you couldn't tell from that little expression. So I've had it here, 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 and somewhere else. I can't remember. I don't need any, oh, here. I don't need any more around my eyes because I've got no lines here. But in the next couple of weeks, that will take hold in and around my hairline, and then I'll be done. And then I'll look 12 or something like that. I have walked into town from Tesco. So I always do this when I need to get more steps, and it's just a little tip if you are wanting to up your output of expenditure. So I had done about 3,000 steps when I parked up. I've now done 8,112 just for parking that a little bit further away. I know it sounds really, really basic, but makes all the difference. What I'm going to do now is get back home, and then I'm going to go out for some more steps because I didn't get them all in yesterday. I'm not anticipating that I will make up for it tonight, but I might as well make a dent in them. And I love walking and doing my client check-ins whilst I'm doing that. It just gives me the time and the space to think about what they've sent through, and it's just a nice thing to do, and it occupies my walk. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to attempt again to get this tan off. It's very grabby, I'll give it that, but it's not great. It is Saturday morning, it's about 10 to 6. We're not far off leaving. I'm just making my breakfast up. So rest day breakfast today for me because there's no way I'm training today. I would normally train first thing in the morning, so doing this, I'm like, I've just made up my oats in this. I've been trying to find like a food container thermos bigger than the one that I already had for ages and ages. And when we were trying to find Andy a water vest to have whilst he was running, we went to go outdoors and he found me this one, and it is massive. It's massive, which is perfect for what I anticipate will happen over the next few weeks, because my oats got cut down from 70 to 50 grams. They've just gone back up to 60 over the last kind of few weeks once my mini cut ended, and this gives me so much more room for toppings than my other one. When you're on 70 grams of oats and you've got like 100 grams of berries and stuff, it's just not going in there. Yeah, see what I mean? I got this one for 11 quid from Sainsbury's. I'm not sure how much Andy paid for that one, but go outdoors. Makes a lot of sense really. I don't know why I wasn't looking there in the first place. Right, we've just got home from Solihull and this was waiting on the doorstep. So this is a order from Hacoo that my mum and I put together. When my mum saw my Air Forces, she was like, oh my god, and the quality of them.
Air Force Noms.
Air Force Noms, brilliant. And she was like, can you get me a pair? So I bought her a pair. That is one of the things that's in here. She's coming round this afternoon, so it would actually be worth opening it now. They've gone a little bit over the top of the packaging, I'll be honest. The first thing that's in here is a pair of Uggs. These are for me. I keep seeing these. My sister-in-law after a pair of these when they first came out and couldn't get them anywhere. So I started looking for them as well. And as I was looking for them for her, I did actually really want a pair, but I was not prepared to pay for them. So, fucking hell.
Yeah, that's good.
They do. I'll make sure that I put on the screen what I paid for everything. But hold
How
on.
much did you pay for that?
I can't remember off the top of my head. That's why I always say I'll put it on the screen.
How much are they retail price?
They're shoes.
They're slippers.
They're shoes.
They're slippers.
Well, they're slipper shoes. You can wear them as shoes. I've seen a lot of people wear
If
them
I see
as
someone
shoes.
walking outside in those, you are wearing your slippers just because they have a platform on them. Yeah, fucking...
It's very impressive. So the soles are the same. They're very good quality. I was going to say they smell the same, but I've never smelled a pair of Uggs before, but I'm guessing that the kind of leather... Andy, have a look at these. That's crazy. Can you just Google how much they are retail?
I think that's actual suede too.
It smells like it, doesn't it? And it feels like it.
What are they called?
Ugg Tazes, I believe. Like low.
Some here for 105.
105 quid.
Yeah. They're pretty bob on with what I've just seen. I mean,
Yeah, I can't remember how much I paid for them, but I will pop it just down below. Got 3 more boxes here. So these aren't SBs, but everyone said how good these are as a dupe. I was curious about how good they are as a dupe. Wow.
wow.
God, but how are they getting away with this shit? So these are the Panda Low Dunks. You really can't tell. They're leather. They've even got the Nike tag inside, but they've even got the inner label. They're crazy quality. Now this purchase was for me as well, and this is because if I have a nice handbag, like a black one, mine is like a leather, it's an Urban Code one that I picked up from ASOS in a sale. It's got a gold chain and it's leather, and it's one that I can dress up or dress down now. That is on its way out. The chain on it is really starting to go. And I was looking for something that was similar on here as a, it can go in, it can go out. Comes in a dust bag. I've never bought from here, so I wouldn't know whether that's accurate or not.
It won't be that for what you paid.
Smell it.
It's not shit.
It's not shit, it's not far off. It does look exactly like the original. It's not like some of the other higher end brands. They replicate where you've got like your certificate of authenticity or anything, but it comes with a leather strap and then the chain as well. But you could turn that into a fold over clutch, or you could have the strap on it as well. In terms of like how accurate it is, very. Really roomy. And has the magnetic folding. Nuts. And then these are my mum's Air Forces, I'm assuming. Again, the boxes are a little bit battered. They have come all the way from China. They're not going to be great, and it's taken them about 3 weeks, I think. These are the Air Forces.
They're the star of the show.
They're crazy, aren't they?
They're spot on,
Quality.
yeah.
And I've been wearing mine for the gym since my hen. And other than being scuffed because I've been wearing them every single day, if I was going to come back with like some slagging off, it's just that they probably crease more than your standard Nike, but I'm wearing them in the gym, I don't care. And that's what I got. Crazy quality again. Date night. Andy's got the, was it the meat platter for one?
Yes, sir.
And I went for the brisket sub. We just said that we were celebrating our wedding in 3 weeks. Look how cute this is. I don't even know what this is.
Donut.
Well, yeah, I know it's a donut, Andy. Happy Sunday. I did not film all of that session, but I filmed a little bit of it and it was good, it was nice. It was just a whatever the fuck I wanted to do glute session, which I need to get out of the habit of, but also at the minute I feel very much like just getting it done and being there, showing up, giving it what I've got is enough for me at the moment. Stress is high, lightheadedness is still high, and yeah, I'm just showing up and giving it what I've got at the time, and that'll be okay for me for a couple of weeks. I think, like, I'm okay with that. I've just got an oat shake and espresso, again my fave. Wanted to pull over because I knew Shannon was competing today, Body by Shannon, and I had a feeling that it was going to be her pro win today, so I wanted to sit and watch from my car. And it was, she's just won her pro card, so that feels good. Sit and watch someone win. I fucking love that. That's what this is all about. I'm debating going to the universe next week. I haven't been to a show this year. It feels very weird, so now's the time before the season kicks off again in September, which I'll have plenty more time for and more friends competing. So I'm gonna get home now and take Andy his oat shake and espresso because he's obsessed with them too. He just probably won't admit it. It's too hot for some of us. He keeps sunbathing outside and then bringing in loads of shite. But that's all right, isn't it, buddy? I'm really behind on my food. It's 3 o'clock and I'm just having meal 1. But public service announcement, these are back in B&M. I think they're max like 9 calories per icy pong. Essential.
One down, 2 down. Good boy. Good boy.